It's dark, it's late, and I'm alone in my car with donuts. We all know where this is going, right? You don't know how you land in the drive-thru, but you do. And then there's donuts in your car, and you're about to make it rain powdered sugar. I had jelly on my fingers, and I was white-knuckled on the wheel, and I crushed them. And before I knew it, I was off the road again into a rest stop parking lot. I bolted inside and ordered 2 vanilla dip donuts, 1 Boston cream, and I smiled at the lady behind the counter like I'm Supermom bringing these donuts home to my delightful children. Oh, how we lie. Back in the car, I put my hood up so nobody can see my face, and I've got a mess of rainbow sprinkles on the seat between my legs, and I crushed them. I made one more stop that night. 2 Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars joined the party. 40-minute drive, 3 stops, about 2,500 calories, and 1 messed up dietitian. I'm a registered dietitian. We all know that food is about being a source of essential nutrients and energy. The purpose of food is to maintain life. Nothing about what I did in that car that night had anything to do with sustenance. And it still had everything to do with life. It wasn't clear then, but it's crystal clear now. My marriage and my relationship was over. 25 years loving the hell out of each other. Yet loving in a way that maintained for me the story I told myself about how worthless and broken and hard to love I am. A story that was handed to me in my childhood. A childhood with scarcity of food and abundance of alcohol, drugs, and violence. Fear was handed to me by dangerous and unpredictable men. And there was too little loving affection. And too much sexual violation. We all make promises to our children. And the moment I held my children in my arms for the first time, I promised them I would do everything possible to help them look after their little bodies and their little hearts. And I now realize that I can't possibly fulfill that promise to them unless I first look after my own. Too many of us have been told that feelings are weakness and emotions are dangerous. And they're like problems that need to be solved. So we throw food at them. And food is a solution. It works because it changes your physiological and emotional state. It's just not the best solution. It's time for a different one for all of us. So I got help. I got a coach, and I got a social worker, and I got a psychologist, and I got a spiritual healer, and I went on retreats, and I journaled, and I meditated. And that's where I discovered something powerful. You see, in meditation, we use the breath as a tool to connect with mindfulness, Why do we use the breath? Because it's a universal experience of being human, to breathe. Guess what else is a universal experience of being human? Food. We all have to eat. So what if we changed the purpose of food? What if food became an invitation to mindfulness? What if each time we felt the pull to food, we paused and dropped into awareness and curiosity and compassion? Pull, pause, pull, pause, and it works. It worked for me, it works for my clients, it works for anybody who feels the pull to food. Join me in putting an end to crushing donuts alone in your car. Let's reimagine the purpose of food as an invitation to mindfulness, an invitation to feel, an invitation to heal. Consider yourself invited.